Hey everyone. So I have some news. I want to do some updates and talk about the channel, what's going to be going on this week, and I want to talk about the Doom 2 level, as well as other things, and as well as just plans in general with different videos that I'm going to be putting out this week. So the first thing I want to talk about is that I've actually added an entirely new section uh, to this level. Now, this is probably one of the bigger Doom maps. It's definitely cresting on one of the largest Doom maps I've ever seen. I've definitely seen larger though, but it's following a very strict design philosophy that I want to go into more detail about in general. Design philosophy that differs greatly from the standard Doom formula, as well as uh, most video games, most first-person shooters do not follow this formula. And I think that it's a big mistake, and it's something that I want to share. So this isn't just a level; it's more or less me sharing a style of design. And one of the things about the style of the design of that design is that I am able to make levels of infinite size potentially, provided that I build it in such a way where the player never has a chance to lose interest. So there's a whole lot of information to go into all of that. I go into a lot more detail. I've already talked about another video. I already talked about all this in another video where I literally go through the entirety of the level and I talk about it uh, in in all of its complex glory. I do plan to make another video that's just going to detail things in a very simple manner where you're not going to be looking at this mess because this is probably just hard to look at of all things um but where I very simply break down and explain flow in first-person shooters and the strengths and weaknesses of the different design methods that I've seen over the years. And I feel that this design method produces the best quality product. However, it requires the most pressure on the level designer in order to produce, and also the hardest to do in terms of memory footprint and uh, risk versus reward. However, this does produce the best of all possible scenarios if you can do it. So yeah, this would definitely be the expensive and high quality version. But with that said, I don't think this is impossible to do in a modern design setting. I don't think that this is something that shouldn't be strived for. I actually believe that a game like Doom 2016 should have level design that is closer to this rather than what it uh, did before. And I'll go into more detail about that in this other video where I break things down in a much more simplistic fashion. So with that said, I have some other things. Let's see. I'm gonna be releasing two other projects this week. Uh, I'm gonna be updating them in the Unreal 4 engine. One of them is Quake template, and the other one is RPG template. RPG template is R RPG template and Quake template both suffer from blueprint problems with the tech. I'm actually going to test to see if those problems still exist because if Quake template by chance, if by some off chance Quake template is not completely broken because of engine limitations anymore, that will be a huge win and I'll actually have my Quake template project back again. But not only that, the only times that I released these projects was on a platform called Sue, TSU. TSU does not exist anymore. So what I'm going to do is release them on Steemit where they should be anyway because in all honesty, like releasing my stuff anywhere other than Steemit, like I really like Steemit. I know if people have suggested that I try and people have suggested that I try and like open a Patreon or something like that. um I just don't feel okay doing that and I just don't I really like getting Bitcoin. I really like getting Bitcoin when I do stuff. So Sue is just fantastic. Like anybody could just like get on there, and if they figure out a way to like find my find my posts and stuff like that, whenever I I should always provide a link. I don't always provide a link on the videos, but yeah, give me an upvote so that I can get that. Like, to me, that's just so much better. Like, I don't feel guilty for taking money from people. I know I shouldn't feel guilty. Nobody should feel guilty for taking money, but it's just in my particular case, I just don't want to. I don't want people paying for Quake template and RPG template with in a standard sense. I much prefer Quake template and RPG template to be uh, supported on Steemit using gaining me bitcoins or cryptocurrency. I just like it. I like it a lot. And Steemit has been really fantastic about this. Steemit has been just like really good. Like sometimes a single post, it won't even get that much traffic. A single post will earn like 20 bucks, and I'll be like, what the hell? Like, why did I get 20 bucks? Like it almost doesn't even make me feel bad. Like I'm sure that like 9 people saw the video, but I'm sure like 4 of them enjoyed it, or watched it all the way through maybe, or maybe maybe even less than that. But I still got 20 bucks just for posting it. Like I can't imagine what would happen if I actually had like a large audience. It would be insane. I'd be making bank. Not only that, but Bitcoin's going up in value. So yeah, like I'm definitely a strong proponent of getting support through those means. Quake template and RPG template may actually get some attention this week as well, so that I can at least make sure that they're functioning as they should when they are released. And that's really about it. Um, it makes me feel happy to know that there are people who actually still desire those projects. Um, and yeah, I'll be releasing them this week. I was supposed to do them this weekend, but I was working on this. This right here is taking my focus to almost unhealthy levels. I mean, let's be honest here. This is just like this. This is a very large chunk of gameplay for 3 days of work. Yeah, it's not healthy to work that hard. So I'm gonna be taking like a week off from Doom 2 mapping, because my plans to make the ending battle are going to be something that I want to do. Like it's gonna be a bridge that goes around here, goes all the way out, and there's just gonna be a whole entire facility in this direction. So with all of that said, I'm going to end the video here, and I hope you guys enjoy the Quake template and RPG template. I'm going to be focusing on just getting videos out and doing commentary, and hopefully even getting another playtest with BZ Plasma now that I've got this chunk here. There's some spots in this level that I still feel are a little clunky, um, but I haven't really. I'm so like overworked right now that I need to just like chill. Like this is just a box room. There could be more in here. There's stuff like that, but overall, this is a really cool map now. Like it's coming along. I wanted to add another section to the beginning here. It now fully supports my thesis on level design flow. So this is now a an actual thesis that I think is indicative of the design philosophy that I'm trying to display. So, and this will be especially true if I can pull off the ending sequence over here without without losing my health and dying from like sitting in the chair or burning in my monitor. Uh, yeah, I really need to chill for a bit. uh, uh, all right, so I'm gonna end the video here. I know I said that, but I'm actually gonna do it. So if you enjoy it, stay tuned for more. Support me on Steemit. That's something I'm gonna have to start getting used to saying, because man, I love me some cryptocurrency. If you can, I'll provide a link to Steemit at the bottom of the video. check it out. Fucking make a Steam account of your own. Like seriously, it's not a bad program, especially if you like getting cryptocurrency. Um, or if that's just something that interests you and you want to learn more about it. It's fascinating. It's fucking fascinating on so many levels. Just trying to understand how Steam it works is enough to be like, wow, I'm from the future kind of shit going on. Uh, and that's that. All right, stay tuned for more.